Welcome to Rise TV Podcast, man. Make sure y'all like and y'all subscribe and comment. And then also, man, go get the book, Faith of an Unwanted Child. It's on Barnes and Nobles and Amazon. Yeah, but let's get into it, man. This is very disturbing to me because, from a person that's a community active, got an organization, nonprofit called Rise Above Academy. If you want to know more, you can go to www.rise above BOVE academy.org, and you can just see more details in what I do and what my organization is about. But a person like myself that grew up in the system with no mom and no dad, and as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, I had to have sex with my auntie for food, right? And my sisters, they had to do the same thing, but by my uncles. So, just experiencing these type of things, and just to see and hear kids go through so much from adults taking advantage of them, right? Sick people, right? I have zero sympathy for grown folks. I just don't. Because what's right and what's wrong, and you clearly understand when you're doing it, and also the consequence behind it, but you insist to take advantage of little kids, right? So this I'm gonna let you listen to it, and then you tell me what you think about it, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion on it as well. I'm gonna show you how sick it is, right?
Investigator, the bus driver stopped the bus because she thought they were fighting on the back of the bus, but this mother's child was fighting because he was being raped.
Monroe says everything came to light last Tuesday when efforts to track down her son's missing backpack led school officials to look at surveillance video on the bus. Then she got a call.
I get to the school and I find out that my son was sexually assaulted. Days of questioning, days of talking to my child, the details became more and more graphic each and every time.
According to the investigator, the bus driver stopped the bus because she thought they were fighting on the back of the bus, but this mother's child.
But yeah, a 6-year-old kid on school clock, right, on the bus, he's getting raped by other little kids. 6 years old now. If this ain't got to be the most disturbing thing I ain't gonna say ever, but it's top of the list I ever, experienced one, I ain't gonna say experience, but heard. A 6-year-old kid is getting molested and raped by other little kids. Those parents that the kids that was doing it to their little boys, or whoever they was, they must have been getting done it to them. Ain't nowhere in the world these kids are that age and sexually active with another boy that's just like them. I blame everything on parents, man. Everything on a parent. And we talking about our black kids. And this what bores inside of me is that we always want to complain, and we always want to point the finger at these white people, right? Because y'all are so stuck in the past from these slavery days where you did not experience one bit of slavery. But I'm saying, your kids now, I'm talking about, you allow your kids to be put into their system, right? and then you ask for protection. You supposed to protect your kids at all costs, no matter what the situation may be. If you are focused on your career, if you are focused on chasing money, whatever the case may be, you need to be locked up. You need to be locked up. You're no different from a kid that don't have no parents at all. You're no different, because a kid needs attention. A kid needs supervision. A kid needs to be spent time with. Y'all are so focused on other grown folks and other people trying to change laws that you forget about your own kids, man. You forget about your own kids. If your kids was complaining about him being bullied or her being bullied on a bus, why do you keep putting them on the bus? Why you just don't take them to school yourself? Why? I don't understand it. Why you can't adjust your schedule to make sure you put your kids in a safe environment with them being in a car? Now, once they get to school, then it's the teacher's responsibility. But I'm saying these school buses, the driver they can't do too much. It's impossible for them to drive and watch so many kids on the bus. It's impossible. So for this kid to be getting molested and raped, how many times did it go on and on before it reached the news? This is in Houston. These are our black kids. But we so focused on other people's race that we forget about our own kid. It's over 500,000 kids that's in the foster care system. Black kids. We're not talking about any other kids. Black kids. Where are the parents? What is the accountability for you laying up with your man or husband or whoever you call, man? Where's the accountability for you taking your own kids and putting them in a safe environment where you can take your kids to school yourself? But instead you rather put them on a bus when you got all these kids with different personality, different struggle, different pain. And it's a lot of bullying going on. It's a lot of it. I got a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old. They ain't never rode no bus. I adjust whatever I had to do between me and my wife to make sure we took our kids to school. My wife made sure the daycare that our kids went to, she worked at that daycare. Man, y'all, today's parents don't care about nobody but y'allself, man. Y'all are very selfish in so many different ways because y'all so focused on chasing money and chasing careers that, man, you forget about your own kids. And you talking about, you know what I mean, the wealth, you know what I mean, and all this and putting business in their, man, listen, kids don't want to know nothing about that. The kids just want attention and they want to be loved. And you talking to a person that's been working with kids for so many years and got my own kids. So you can't tell me anything about kids. You can't tell me about the government system. Can't nobody. I have evidence. I've been in over 50 foster homes, so many group homes. No mom, no dad. You know what I mean? So much. I seen so many kids go through so much because parents chose to have chose their relationship over their kids. They chose money over their kids. They chose, you know what I mean, their careers over their kids. If you don't want to have the responsibility of taking care of kids, your own kids, don't have them. Don't have them. Kids are not expensive. Kids are not hard to deal with. I'm talking about your own. It's all about how you train them. It's all about a balance. It's discipline and it's also love. In the black culture, black kids don't have love. They have more discipline than love. White kids have love, but no discipline. It's no balance. It's no balance. So I wish I can have like really, really more words to talk about this situation. But man, it's heartbreaking, honestly. It really is, man. And you see all these black people on social media, grown folks, man, and y'all acting a donkey. Y'all acting a donkey, man. And the kids is following exactly what you're doing. They mimic what you're doing. They mimic it. But man, make sure y'all like and y'all subscribe and comment. And also, man, share as well. And go get the book, Faith of an Unwanted Child. It's on Barnes and Nobles and Amazon, man. It'll give you more about my story. And then also I upload my documentary as well. Until then, man, y'all be blessed.